gotta get some turkey wings to make for Sunday dinner. I'm gonna parboil them and barbecue them. So I got this bag here, $13. What's the weight on this one? 3.5 pounds. I got that one. Let's see what this one looks like. And then I take them in the back and I have the butcher cut them up. This is $15. This one is $15. Yeah, $15.50. Guess these two bags together should work, right? Yep. All right. Get them all cut. Get them cut right here on the flat part. Get them all cut in half. Cut them all in half. And that way, it's easy to manage when you cook them up. And get them cut. Gotta cut them. Easier to manage, easier to season, and easier to cook. For you. Good. Yeah, so I need each one of these cut on the flat part here in half. Making sense? This one here. On that part. Yeah, right there. Close. Just one cut. One cut on each one. Yeah, not two, just one cut. Just cut that in half on each one. Well, yes. Thank you. Each one of them is cut now. Thanks again. All right then. Good evening. Golden Grace back again. How is everybody on this, what is today? Friday. On this Friday evening, the last day of February 2025. Well, I'm going to be making for this Sunday dinner turkey wings, which I had the butcher cut. You know, the wings are shaped like this, and I had him cut it in that portion right there. So each piece is cut like that. Of course, you know, everybody reaches for these pieces. Nobody really reaches for the flip. Some people like the flip. So I'm going to be doing these turkey wings. I'm going to be, right now they're soaking in vinegar and water. I'm going to pour that off. Yes. How was everybody this evening? How is everything going? These are going to be turkey wings that I'm going to season up really good. As you know, today's Friday. I'm going to be doing this on Sunday. And then I'm going to parboil them. I'm going to parboil them in a pot on the stove after I season them real good. I'm going to put some bunch of seasoning. I'm going to put barbecue sauce, everything that I normally put in the barbecue sauce, and then I'm going to parboil. And then I'm going to put them in a roasting tin, and I'm going to put them in the oven. More barbecue sauce, and you can actually open up a can of pineapples, crushed pineapples in there also. It gives it a nice sticky, gooey, lovely taste with spice and that barbecue sauce. Really good stuff. So those of you that like turkey wings, some of you I know are not real big on them. I know they're not a favorite of many. My mom used to always do the turkey wings. So I do turkey wings. And some people really love it. So I'm starting here with the Badia seasoning, the complete seasoning. And I'm gonna season and season and season. This is about 6 pounds of turkey wings, quite a bit. We're gonna be celebrating my granddaughter's birthday this weekend. She's the youngest and she's turning 9. So we're gonna celebrate her this weekend. So I promised that I would make some food and I would bring over for the celebration. And I decided to do these turkey wings. Tends to be a fave of many when I make them. So as I said, you go to the butcher. Your butcher may not cut them in half, but some of even the stores, the regular supermarkets, you can ask them. They can take it in the back and they can cut them for you. So they're not so big and bulky. So anyway, I'm seasoning it up with this complete seasoning. And then I'm gonna go in with the black pepper. I just took the lids off to make it a little easier for me just to pour. You put some black pepper on here. Okay. I got some paprika. Paprika. Okay. Some paprika on there. Hungarian pepper, right? Paprika. Put that on there. Okay. Then we got some garlic, even though there's some in the complete, but we can put some more garlic. And we're gonna put some crushed garlic in here also. Some more garlic on here, mix that all around. know, I use my hands. It's all called love. It's called love. It's all called love. That, you could put some regular salt. I have a little regular salt, some kosher salt here. You could sprinkle a little salt on here, because that complete seasoning doesn't really have salt, too much salt in it. It has seasoning in it, but not too much salt. I'm just gonna put a little of the salt. I also have some Maggi all-purpose seasoning. Some of that. This is gonna be well seasoned. Oh yeah, well seasoned. Don't you dare. All right, I got some spice here. It's not Scotch bonnet, but it's still habanero peppers. I cut them up. I'm gonna put those in. Put some of those in there. We're gonna put a little bit of everything in here. We have some celery. Put some celery, cut up celery in there. Celery always gives turkey such a nice taste. Got garlic, chopped garlic. Put that chopped garlic all in there. That's right. Oh yeah. I have green peppers, red peppers, orange peppers, yellow peppers. We're gonna put all of those in there. Those peppers do a nice job when you're doing anything with barbecue. Really nice. It gives it such a nice taste. Oh yeah. We have our regular onion, our red onion, and scallion all cut up here. We're gonna put that in there. I'm telling you, it's gonna be well seasoned. Oh yeah. Okay. You can massage that all in there. Put it all over. We'll make it move all around. Incorporate it all in there together. Oh yeah. This is good seasoning. Doesn't everybody like to season up their food ahead of time? It's so nice. It gives it such a nice flavor. And I have a surprise. I'm gonna put some apple, cut up apple. Instead of putting sugar, well, we know barbecue sauce has sugar, but you could put a little apple in there. My mother always used to put a little apple sauce. You could put apple sauce in there too with your turkey wings. Oh yeah, you could put it in your chicken too. When you stew your chicken, you could put a little bit of apples or applesauce in there too. Tastes nice. It really does. Something different, something to try. Of course, you know, I'm gonna get the pineapples. I didn't get the crushed pineapples. I know today's the day that they said no one was supposed to go in the store, right? Well, I went in the store this morning after I left work. So this is some thyme. This is thyme flakes. We got some thyme here. I even have rosemary and I have some sage. Oh yeah. Some rosemary and some sage. Hot stuff flying all over the place. Good stuff. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. We got some rosemary here. Some rosemary. Put that rosemary all in there too. And we have some fresh sage. We're gonna put the fresh sage in there too. We got a little bit of everything, okay? This is gonna be wonderful once it's cooked up. Once it's parboiled and then put in the oven. You could throw these twigs in there too to give it flavor. Oh yeah. Push it all in there. Put it all in there. Yep. It smells so nice. That rosemary and that sage smells so nice. Put that all in there. Yep. I want you to put in the comments below, those of you that like to season up your food way ahead of time to get it prepped for cooking. It's such a lovely thing, I think. Especially when you have the time. You know, sometimes life doesn't allow you to have the time to do many things. Pimento seeds, a few. And you know, I put a little bit of that crushed pimento in there. Okay. So we're gonna put this to the side. We have some of our peppers in here. And we're gonna grab this pot. This is my my favorite pot. I love these pots. These are Le Creuset pots. Ooh, they're nice. Aren't they nice? This is one of my favorite pots. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna have the pot there, and I'm gonna put all of this turkey wings in this pot. Just layer it all in there. And then I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator in the garage. Layer it all in there. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of chicken stock in this. After all of that was put together. And this pot is full, 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 full. Ooh, isn't that lovely? That is so nice. That is full of love and joy. Ooh, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, yes. I didn't put any ginger. I really don't do barbecue and do ginger. I don't really do that. But anyway, this is it all here. This is nice. You can rinse this off just a tad, right? Rinse out all this extra stuff that's in here. Put that over it. This is really lovely. Put that all together. You could put a little chicken stock in here, and then you're gonna put it on the stove. I'm gonna put it on the stove on Sunday morning, and I'm gonna start parboiling it, right? We're not gonna cook it all the way. We're just gonna kind of half cook it. And then we're gonna move it into a nice roasting tin and put it in the oven and bake it for some hours. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be so good. So those are the turkey wings. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of barbecue sauce. I could put a little bit, not much. You don't have to put much because I have the sweet Vidalia onion one. Put a little bit of that in there, not much. Because as you put it in the roasting tin and put it in the oven, you're gonna put more because you don't want it to really boil out, if you know what I mean. Even though, because you're not gonna put a whole lot of water in this or chicken stock. Whatever you're gonna put in here, excuse me. But you're just gonna, because you want it all to stay together. You want it all to stay together. You don't want it where you're pouring off, you know, a whole lot of liquid and losing it, because then you're gonna lose the flavor. I don't know if you follow me. So yeah, that's it for now. That's it for now. So this is the turkey wings. And then I'm gonna also be doing some stew peas. But with my stew peas, I don't do the pork because nobody wants to eat pork. And you saw last weekend I did pork, but it was the cousin. It was the cousin that ate the pork. It wasn't the family that ate the pork. He loved the pork. They won't really eat the pork, so I don't really do a whole lot of pork. So mine are gonna be, my stew peas is gonna be done with chicken parts. I'm gonna do legs and thighs. Take all the skin off that. And I'm just gonna season them up regular and do the stew peas that way with the peas. So yeah, so this is it for now. This is gonna sit in the fridge, in the back, until Sunday. Bless you all. Have a good evening. Golden Grace. Stay tuned with the cooking. Here we have our bag of stew peas. Okay? And I'm gonna put most of this bag in this pot. Pretty much use the whole bag. Why not? I'm gonna rinse these. Any of them that look odd, any of them half split, you can get rid of them. Rinse them off. And you're going to soak these peas. Now, I know I'm starting kind of prematurely soaking them, but it's okay. They can soak. They'll be fine. Put some water in here. Then I'm going to show you what I'm going to cut up and put in here. Okay, be right back. Golden Grace here back. I'm going to be putting these peas to soak. I'm putting these peas to soak because I'm going to make some stew peas. So I have them all in here. I just picked out a piece that didn't belong. I'm going to throw in a piece of ginger. I peeled it, I washed it, I scraped it off. I'm going to throw in some scallion. Scallion, I'm gonna throw that in there. I have my celery. Throw that in there. Cut them up pretty small. I have sweet pepper. Throw that in there. I have onions. Cut up. Just regular white onions. Throw that in. So all of this is gonna go in there. Now everybody does their thing different. I do it this way because it's easier for me. A little salt. I find it easier. That way everything's already cut up in there and already cooked down in the peas. It gives the peas such a nice flavor. I gotta get a pepper. I could put a little tad of black pepper also. Some salt, put some black pepper. All right, we got the ginger in there. But you know, I could put a little bit of my complete seasoning. Okay. And some thyme. Some thyme in here. And we can put some of the flakes too. Since we have the flakes in the bottom of the bag. Some flakes in here. Okay. And then we're gonna put some spice in here, some pepper. To get some pepper and put in there. And then that's pretty much it. You could put a little bit of the pimento seeds. And I told you I don't really care for them completely together like this, so because I don't like them in my teeth. Put a few allspice berries, pimento berries. So we're gonna soak these peas. You don't have to put the coconut milk in there yet. You're gonna soak these peas like this for a couple days. They'll be fine. I can put them in the garage. It's cold out there, and they'll be fine. And that way I don't have to worry about it since I gotta work. Since I gotta do a night shift or so, I don't have to worry about it. I'm doing it ahead of time. So those are our peas. We washed our peas and we cut up all those items and put them in there with some thyme and some pimento and some ginger. And we're gonna add a little pepper, a little spice. And that's it for now. Put a lid on it and worry about it on Sunday morning. Stew peas, but I'm gonna put the chicken together now to put in the stew peas after these peas cook down. I'll keep you posted. Thank you. You know what I forgot to put in there? The garlic. How could you forget the garlic? How could you forget the garlic? The garlic, I had it right here cut up. Doing too many things at one time. Slow down, sister. Okay, and I put a pepper in here. Okay? All right. These are our chicken parts. Then I'm gonna clean up and cut up and take out all the fat. I'm sure there's fat underneath here. They have them looking really nice. They took the skin off, but I'm sure there's fat under here. So we have drumsticks, we have chicken thighs, and I'm gonna clean it all up. And then I'm just gonna season this all up. And this is going to go in the stew peas. This is just like last week. You know how you take out all the fat out of the thigh meat? You take out all this fat here. So I don't like that fat in there. Take off the skin. And not all the time you're gonna take off the skin. Because last week we didn't take the skin off because we were frying chicken. This week we're gonna stew it down. So you take off that skin, take that out of there. And let me get my cleaver. My mallet, my cleaver. Let me get my cleaver, okay. I'm gonna cut these thighs in half. Okay, we're gonna cut these in half. Take off as much fat as you can and cut them in half. Then we have this one here. See how they have it all nicely tucked underneath? It's an illusion. It's just an illusion. Yeah, it's an illusion. It's not cleaned, okay? Take that all off. Cut that all off. Cut that part off. Take this part out. Take that out. Take this triangular part here out. Take that part out. Cut it in half. Another one. And you don't have to be with me while I cut all of this. We can come back together. Because I'm gonna take the legs and I'll show you what I do to the legs also. Another pair of these thighs. Cut this out. Okay. Be back. So now these legs, I'm gonna pull the skin all the way back off. Pull it all the way off. See this fat here? We don't want all that. We don't want that. We're gonna pull this all off. Then you're gonna hold on to this back part here of the leg. And you're gonna cut that right there in that bone. Toss that part away. You could slit it a little so that when you season it, the seasoning gets in it. Put a little bit there. All right? I'm gonna do another one here. Take off all this back here. Pull it back. See all those feathers on there too? They had the nerve to leave all the feathers on there. Why are the feathers all on there? Anyway, pull that all back. Pull that all back. Pull that all back. And cut it. Take it off. We got a couple more to do. I'll keep you posted. Okay, the chicken has been cut. Took off all of whatever you want off that chicken. The legs, we kind of slit them a little. See how I split the legs a little bit? Slit them in different places so that when you put the seasoning on them, it goes inside to the bone. You rinse it with some vinegar, water, rinse it. Take off all this gooey, all this gooey off the chicken. Vinegar. Rinse this chicken. Take off all that stuff. Okay. Rinse it through a little more. So what we have here is 4 chicken thighs that were cut in half and 4 legs. Just drain off all that water. What that is, whole piece of the bone. Okay, you drain off as much water. You could take a paper towel if you want. Dry it off a little more. Clean it off a little more. Dry it off. Suck up all that water. So now you're gonna season this real good. And then what I do is I brown this chicken. You know, put it in oil. Cook it up, brown it, and then add it to my peas. I don't add it to my peas seasoned, I brown it first. So these are the thighs cut in half and the legs. And still, there's a little. Okay. So the same regular seasoning. Regular seasoning that I use. I'm gonna season this down. Slit part. Get it all there. Okay. Paprika. Season it down. That's enough. Got our garlic powder. Am I showing you the right way? Got our garlic powder. Garlic powder in here. We got our black pepper. Black pepper. What else do we have here? We have our ginger, garlic, pimento. I didn't use too much of that today, did I? No. Got a tad of that left. Put that aside. And then we have a little bit of salt. Put that all together. And pretty much this is it. We seasoned up our chicken. We're gonna let that sit. So Sunday also, you can put that in a Ziploc bag so that it's very close to itself. You know, it's snug as a bug in a rug. It's snug, right? We could put, you know what else I could put on here? Yeah, some of this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I love this stuff. Oh yeah. This one, the Scotch bonnet spice. Put a little bit of that on there. Just a dusting of it, right? That stuff is no joke. It's no joke. Put that all together. You can smell that spice. This stuff is good. I think I bought it in, I think I found it in Jamaica. Yeah, it's really good stuff. I mean, you could look it up and see if you can find it. It's really good stuff. It's like smashed up Scotch bonnet pepper, and it gets in my nose every time. So that's it. We're gonna set this aside, put in a Ziploc bag, put it in the fridge, and then I'm gonna brown them. I'm gonna brown each piece in oil. I'm gonna sear each piece and then put it into the stew peas. And that's how I do my stew peas so far with chicken. As I told you, I don't do it with pork. And I don't like chicken breast. Woo! I don't do chicken breast. So I like chicken parts. And I don't do the wing. Wings is not really a good. I'll put a little bit more about that pepper. Oh boy. Get a little spice going. All right, guys. Later. Golden Grace. See you on Sunday as I get ready to do my traditional Sunday dinner. I'll see you guys on Sunday, okay? You guys need to leave more comments to tell me what you're cooking for Sunday dinner so that we can all share together. Love you all. Bye, my lovelies. Until, okay.